Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Let's see what messages want to come through today. So I ask my angels and guides, everyone here present in my highest good and highest good of all, to come through with those messages of the light and only in the highest light. That those messages may come through for those who need to hear it today. Let's dive in. So I'm still recovering from pneumonia. It's been quite intense. I've been home for 2 weeks already, so I still sound a bit stuffy. And it's been quite an intense process. Taking time to listen to my body, taking time to rest, and Spirit has been coming through with a lot of messages, a lot of things to think about, and also the guidance to really start this channel on YouTube, really start putting out messages. So here I am. Not sure what I'm supposed to talk about, but I think it's just a process of sitting, allowing the messages to flow through, and just hoping and trusting that they reach whoever needs to hear it at this time. So yes, 3 cards are jumping out. Let's see. The bear, the mountain, and the flowers. I'm not quite sure how it translates to English. But yeah, it's really the pathway of, I guess we can look at it as a life path we are going on. Sometimes we have mountains to climb, and it's really the challenge to get in our own power and fully embody who we came to be here. And the bear reminds me of feminine energy, the mother bear. So as a divine feminine, to truly embody that part of yourself, find your own inner strength and go on the path, climb the mountain, and then everything can start flowing. The gifts of life can start flowing towards you. Abundance can start flowing towards you. But the essence is really walking this path and really following your mission and following your inner guidance and intuition. And then that will lead towards success. It's a bit like in the movies, you have the hero's journey, and then at first they don't feel ready. Then they have to go through certain challenges before they can rise up to the occasion. So this is really what I'm feeling here. And also that the top of the mountain is really closing in, and from then onwards it's going down. The hard parts are over, although I don't really believe that we're ever truly healed or the path is ever truly smooth. But it's I think at a certain point, you've gone through a few dark night of the souls, you start to realize, okay, this is part of life. This is how it goes. And at a certain point, you're happy to meet resistance because okay, here I'm growing, here there's growth. You're happy to start releasing and just go with the flow of life and just allow everything that comes through. Yeah, the tower. This is not tarot, this is Lenormand. So the tower does have a quite different meaning in that it's growing out of certain situations. You also have an overview point. It's like when you're standing on top of the mountain, you have an overview over the valley. Beneath you, the tower is also rising above certain situations, but it also can mean like institutions. So let's see if another card wants to come through here. Yeah, the heart. So it's really, it's feeling like, okay, we are at a certain point in our journey, and we start to see the overview and can start to feel our deepest desires. What does our heart want? And how can we start experiencing that in our daily life? And then how, as a feminine, how can you embody your divine feminine energy? Or as a man, or however you identify. I am a channel for divine energy though, so I do feel most people here will resonate with being divine feminine. But in essence, it's just how can we embody fully our life's mission? How can we truly enter the earth realms with our souls, and how can we dive into our bodies and embrace our feminine or divine energies? And then the ship, then we start moving, then things start flowing towards us, then yeah, we can start flowing through life, flowing through the energies. And also the metaphor, when you're at sea, you have rough seas, you have silent sea. Sometimes it's even not good when it's too silent, when there's no wind, because then there's also no movement. So sometimes the wind is too rough, and it gets really rough at sea, and you know, sometimes you just want smooth sailing. But it's also just letting go, and letting go, and letting God, letting the flow. I'm also noticing I'm using the word God more and more. I used to be very brought up quite religiously when I was younger. Still in European context, so it's not as devout perhaps as some Americans I see on YouTube or other regions in the world. Then I had a huge period where I really let go of that concept of religion. And then I started to realize, okay, I do understand the message, but I don't really accept the system around it of the Catholic Church. And then yeah, I discovered InnerSpeak, and it has quite a religious use of words. The language is quite religious, and the word God comes into it quite often. And it has been quite a process for me to reintroduce the word God. And it's also quite a discovery again, yeah, of what religion is, and what it can bring to me. And that's also an invitation, like, how do you want to call the divine? Is it God? Is it universe? Is it source, spirit, whatever? But the thing is, if this word is still triggering stuff in you, it might mean that some things still can heal. I know it has been the case for me, and it's an ongoing process. I'm just open and seeing what it brings to me, but it's something I'm noticing that the word God is getting back into my vocabulary. So it's quite interesting to observe. So perhaps that's also an invitation for you to observe. 3 is health. For me, at this point, quite interesting, because, as I'm saying, I'm recovering from in Dutch we call it longontsteking, so the lungs that got infected. So yeah, the 3. There's also health, having strong roots in the earth, also grounding, but also slow and steady wins the race. So growing slowly, steadily, and anchoring into the earth, and reaching out to the sky. So I also see it as a bridge between heaven and earth, but also staying steady. Yeah, I feel guided towards the angel cards. I'm using the Angel Prayers deck by Cal Gray. I really love these cards, and I'm also seeing the symbolism on it as I'm wearing also Metatron's cube, so it's quite interesting. I've been working with Archangel Metatron for the last while. It's really interesting. For me, it feels like a very big energy, but more grounded than what I'm used to channeling. I'm used to channeling higher guides, and they are a bit floaty. And when I channel Archangel Metatron, it's more, it's a very dense, intense, grand energy. All right, so I've pulled Manifesting Miracles, Archangel Orion. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. Very interesting image as well. I'm gonna check the book on this one because I'm not really familiar with these cards. I just went past it. You are blessed to receive this very special angel card, as the angels are drawing close to help you manifest your wildest dreams in the most miraculous ways. Miracles occur naturally, and when they aren't occurring, something has gone wrong. But the angels are helping you align your thoughts and energies so you can manifest the blessings you really deserve. You are a magician, and you have been handed the power and energy to create the life you deserve. Whatever you believe to be true is created, belief made manifest. The angels want you to know that the life you want is here and that you are in the perfect place and space to create it. You are filled with the infinite energy of the cosmos, so allow this energy to manifest blessings into your life. What do you want to happen next? As long as it's a love-filled thought created now. Orion is one of the newer archangels offering their support to heaven. He helps us connect to all that is and reminds us that we are one with everyone and everything in the entire universe. An angel of the cosmos, his energy reminds me of wishing on a star as he helps us create the most magnificent events in our lives. In order to invoke Orion's energy, visualize yourself surrounded by stars and now know that you are connected to the whole universe. Yes, and it's also bringing me back to the Tower card and the visual of standing on top of the mountain, seeing the valley below, and knowing there's infinite potential. From now on, it's just downhill. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual support. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. And below that, we have connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. That's something that's also very present in my life. I hear a lot of messages through music. Or just random songs that pop into my head that I haven't heard in years, and just the lyrics starting to pop up. I'm like, okay, how do I even remember that? Or my daughter is asking me like, how do you know this song? And I'm like, sometimes I don't even know if it's something from this lifetime or maybe just another lifetime where I was very musical. Yeah. So listen to songs, or if you hear a song, listen to the lyrics. See what they bring you. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. This one is a Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I'm obsessed. As you see, every reading I do, I always pull cards. Even when I'm just talking or just channeling, I often just pull cards by her decks because they acknowledge kind of the message. And it's also for me kind of confirmation whatever I'm talking about. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. I'm actually also going to take the book on this one. Star Brothers. You are more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Yeah, it's exactly what I was saying before. Like, I'm being called just to do readings on YouTube, just open up and just channel these messages through, and just be confident that they will reach whoever they need to reach. And sometimes it's just the practice of tapping in daily, letting the energies flow, allowing messages to come through, and just know everything is right as it's supposed to be, and you are being protected, and just being guided to open up, to channel the energies, to channel the messages, to open your heart and let everything flow. And perhaps this is just an inspiration for whoever needs to see it, to also just start and don't have a big setup, just press record on your phone and upload whatever needs to come through. Yeah. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yeah, and allow things to grow, allow things to unfold, and know that in a garden things don't go quickly. Just you water it, you give it sunlight, and you allow it just to grow and be. And I think it's the invitation to just do the same. Wait. It's not time yet, things are being woven. Yeah. So you are on the top of the mountain, you're looking out on the valley. You're not descending yet, you're just there, and wait and allow everything to manifest around you. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. I mean, do I still need to talk? And actually, oh man, this is crazy. This woman is standing on top of the mountain. Like, really? What have I been saying? Yeah. And it also says creative accountability. So that means you need to take the steps. You need to take the steps. You need to manifest your dream. In order to manifest your dreams, you need to have your vision and feel the vision, but then take guided steps. Because if you just stand still, things won't just come towards you. It's important to take the guided steps every day again. Take a step, take a baby step every day. And perhaps it also means for you just to take your camera, record yourself in whatever passion you have. Is it painting? Is it singing? Is it creating music? Whatever. But record yourself and put those messages or put those creative endeavors out there for whoever needs to see it, because we don't have to be perfect before we take those steps. And I think that's the most important message here. Just open up, share yourself with the world and trust that it will reach whoever needs to reach it, and know that it doesn't have to be perfect. Perhaps it's only one sentence that resonates with the right person, or perhaps it's just lighting a spark for whoever needs it at that time. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So yeah, Orion, very present here in this reading. I'm going to take that card from the book as well. It's a hiding. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our hearts and minds and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our hearts, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. Yeah, it's also again opening the heart. I don't know which card was it before. That also talked about opening the back of your heart. So perhaps just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Take time to sink into your heart. Open your crown. And let the love from the divine flow into your body. Entering through your crown, sinking deeply into your heart. Filling it up with the most radiant light. Then when you feel fulfilled, you can close your crown again. And feel how this changes your heart. The fullness of these divine energies that have entered your body now. Softening. Softening any edges that might have been still there. And just shifting any negativity that might have still been there and opening it up and allowing everything to flow again. And I'm feeling, as I'm channeling into these energies, I'm feeling it swirling around. The energy is swirling around. And you can imagine it turning, starting in your heart, around your entire being. This gentle movement. And then you can imagine as you go throughout your day, how it will feel when others interact with you with this swirling energy, heart-based energy, how it will gently touch their auric fields and how it can gently move their hearts. You can sit with this energy for as long as you like. I leave you with that.